Chicago. I now live in LA, but man, I miss it. I miss Chicago. People are so nice here, you know? No one's asked me when I'm gonna get Botox yet, so it's been really nice. I love it. I am originally from Texas, and I am Mexican, which shocks some people sometimes because I look like I call my mom by her first name. You know, like I'm a VIP to Starbucks. I get it. But I'm third generation Mexican, which, if you know, that means that like my parents came here because they wanted their kids to be white. So they did that. They did it, you know? It was great. I grew up in Texas where I assumed that everybody was Mexican. I just thought that was the default setting, girl. Because we all have the same culture in Texas. You know, we all have we have quinceañeras, we eat tacos, we don't know our dads. Like, we all have that culture. It's great. I did as well. When I moved to LA, people immediately just started talking to me about things like yoga and my chakras. And I was like, babe, are you saying chanclas? Like, what is that? I got invited to Pilates. I thought they said paletas. I was like, this is not ice cream. This is not good. I'm not dressed for that. I do try to be more Mexican, though. I really do. Like, I'll do things. I wear my hair curly. I wear hoop earrings because that's the uniform, you know? I'll say and shit at the end of my sentences just to keep it spicy. I've even spent a night in jail once because I'm that committed to my culture, you know? My fellow Mexicans, hola. Hey, how are you guys? I did. I spent one night in jail. It was just one. I got a DWI when I was in college. Dude, that shit was expensive, man. I do not recommend college at all. My God. Still paying for that mistake. Are you kidding me? Jail, on the other hand, is honestly not that bad, right? Like, it's not that bad. Girl, it's not. Like, sure, they take away your rights, your freedoms, your privacy, but that's just being a woman in Texas, okay? You know, it felt like home to me. I was like, this is cozy, this is nice. Women shouldn't make decisions. You're right about that. It was a different time now. It was before Uber and Lyft existed, when you had to have a designated driver. Do you guys know that? If you aren't familiar, it's when you have one person in your friend group whose only job for the night is to stick to Bud Light. Did you guys have that in Illinois too? I do try to be more Mexican. I don't speak Spanish. I'm one of those, you know? Like, some things people have said today, I'm like, no entiendo. I don't get it. You know, I do try, because it's embarrassing. I'll be in conversations, and people will be like, a ver. And I think they say Alanis, and I'm like, are you called, what, my last name? That's interesting. You know, someone was like, no mames. I was like, oh no, I have a mom. No daddis, okay, no daddis. That's the one. Dude, I went to the doctor, and they were like, oh, estás embarazada? I was like, yeah, I'm a little embarrassed. They were like, no, babe, embarazada. I was like, oh, no, but now I'm on a diet. Thank you. Thank you. Quiero Ozempic. I try. I'm also unemployed, which I feel like is on brand for being Mexican. I'm unemployed. Everybody was hyped about a 3-day weekend. I was like, that's every day. I did, man. When I lost my job, my friends were like, that's great. You hated it. And I did, but I hated it the same way that married women hate their husbands, you know? Like, yes, I'm gonna cry and bitch and complain about it, but like, I wasn't gonna leave, you know? I wasn't gonna quit. I looked mad. It was a dumb job, though. People asked her, like, well, what are you gonna do for money now? You know, you gotta make money. And I'm gonna start getting residuals, like actors do, from all of the guys that I've dated. Like, if you've seen me naked and thought about it after, pay me, okay? Like, you're using my image and likeness, babe, I deserve something, okay? Like, imagine the new photos I send people who still have it in their phone. Dude, you don't have to delete it, just send me a monthly Venmo, okay? like a little residual, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be great. It'd be great. I always love that because the women are like, yeah, and the men are like, ooh, that plus child support would be too much a month to spend on a girl. I don't know. I know. I realize nude photos, some people are like, I would never. And those people have dads, so that makes sense for them. I get it. Because they're always like, well, you know what, Jessica? What if it ends up online? And then you can never do things like run for political office. And I'm like, babe, I have an arrest record and a punch card to Planned Parenthood, dude. Like, that's not gonna be the thing that takes me out. Are you kidding me? I'm not kidding. Or they're like, well, what if he takes it and like shows all of his friends? And I'm like, babe, I'm single and I'm unemployed, okay? Like, consider it my business card. You know what I'm saying? Like, pass it around accordingly, all right? Yeah. I'm open to any position, all right? Like, if you need to fill a hole, I'm your girl. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm qualified. You know? Do we have any single people here? It's single and jail. It's like, you're over here. I like that. That's a proud line. What was it, Anna or Anna? Was your birthday? Yeah. We love a birthday dark corner. Nice. I love that. What? You're 26, right? Are you single? Are you in a relationship? Single. Oh, well, there were no men who yelled because I would have talked to them, but we'll find somebody for you. Me too. You know, I am single. I'm 35 and single. Silence is appropriate. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. That's women empowerment. You're like, you should find somebody. It's about time, okay? That's a little bit. I did realize that, dude. I'm straight. I turned 35 this month, like straight up mid-30s right now. And I don't feel old until I'm like going out with friends and I'm like dancing and it looks like I'm just checking what's in the oven. I'm like, this is a bad position. It's not no bueno, yeah. I want to be in a relationship though, you know? I genuinely do. Because I want to have a husband, I want kids, I want divorce, like I want all of that. I want it, you know? And some people, they're like, you shouldn't wish for divorce. And I don't wish for divorce, I wish for alimony, okay? That's the dream, right? I do want to get, I want to get married, but I don't want to have a wedding in my future. I don't want to do that, you know? Because I want a husband, but I don't want to stand in front of my friends and family and be like, look, I settled. Like, I don't want to do that. That's mean. I also don't want to make them pay for something I'm probably going to do like 3 times, right? Like, that's not nice to them. My friends told me, they were like, Jess, you're kind of like Tinkerbell, you know? And I thought, oh, because I spread magic everywhere I go. And they were like, no, babe, it's because you're small, stubborn, and you chase lost boys. I was like, that's so rude, dude. They're called veterans, okay? Like, that's not... They're not lost, they're AWOL. It's very different. I do date, it's fun. I know I have trust issues, and I'll admit it. You know, I have trust issues, because I don't know you guys. I'm like, I'll admit it. I have trust issues, because I dated a guy once. For 4 years, he cheated on me and got the other girl pregnant and then broke up with me. Which I guess is the right thing to do, but whatever. You know? And it was during the pandemic too, when everybody was like, stay safe. He was like, oh, I don't like condoms, no thank you. You know? They were like, do not come outside. And he was like, I only come inside other women, that's it. It's tough. It was never gonna work though, because like I'm a Libra, so I like balance. Yeah. Strong Libra clap. I like that. I like that. That's the whole like we need love clap. I appreciate that. I appreciate that corner, dark birthday corner. It is. I'm a Libra, right? So I like the balance, and he's a cheater, so he likes everybody. I mean, that's his style. That's his way. It is fun. Let's see. I do. I know, like, the older I get, women are always like, you know, like, no more. I'm not dating any more doctors or lawyers or guys who wear skinny jeans. Like, I'm not anymore. And for me, I'm specifically not dating guys named Keith anymore. Okay? Like, I don't know how many guys you know, but I know all of the Keiths. Like, that's my last 3 exes, all Keith. Yeah. Dude, and it was like a white Keith, a Mexican Keith, and a black Keith. I'm like the DE&I of dating Keiths, okay? I just need an Asian one, and I've got an IT department, and I'm like, good to go. I have a business. It's great. I don't know, there's just something about them, like, they just keep, breadsticks at Olive Garden, you know? Like, they just keep coming, and I just keep putting them in my mouth. I can't help it. It is tough. People tell me, they're like, Jessica, maybe go after like a CEO, you know, someone who drives a Tesla and knows the difference between affect and effect, right? Like someone who can spell Wednesday without saying Wednesday first, right? Like that would be nice. Everybody's like, I'm out of that one, then I can't do that. It's just like the guys I like are the ones who, they don't have Teslas, but they have BMWs. Big Mexican weenies. That's that, you know? It's a different car, but it'll get you there. It'll get you there. It'll get you there. You know, they're the guys who drive the old Honda Civics where the hood of the car is a different color than the rest of the car. Like, that's my guy. I'm like, you know, I was hanging out at White Sox games. I'm like, where do you love that? I love it. I don't know, there's just something about a guy in a suit getting out of a Tesla that I'm like, ew, it's too try-hard, gross, I'm like, you probably signed it back in your credit card, what a loser, I don't like that, But babe, a guy in a baseball hat and a gold chain getting off the bus, hey, I love that. I'm like, where are you going? Jail, let's go, I love that. I don't know though. My mom gives me advice and she's like, Jessica, maybe go back to church. Maybe you'll meet a nice man at church. No. Right? Amen, girl. Amen. Okay? Because she's like, I don't know, nice guy at church. And I am Catholic, so I do go on like holy days of obligation, right? So Christmas, Easter, and when I'm late for my period, like those are the days I'm gonna go pray. Alright, guys, I gotta go find a boyfriend. My name has been Jessica Allen.